All right, y'all, we back. Man. This shit was dope. This was dope, man. It definitely lived up to the hype. Salute to who's ever in the chat right now. Um, man, where do I start? Before we get to the bonus round, I didn't even know there was a bonus round, but before we get to that, we're going to talk about the third round. We're going to start off with the first round. Um, I edged the first round of Chef Trez, um, 13-10. If you say it's a debatable, it's a debatable. This battle in a nutshell. Well, I ain't gonna really get there yet, but but it was 13-10 the first round, edging it to Chef Trez. Second round, it was a 14 and a half to 10 and a half, edging that to Charron. So it was pretty much mix and match between the second and the first round. These dudes were going at it. Then on to the third. Charron starts off with a so-so, kind of decent bar, and then he starts to cook, and then he had another so-so bar, and then he starts to cook. He goes on a streak of cooking, and then he ends it off kind of so-so. I gave Charron a 9. Not as nearly the third round from both Chef Trez and Charron wasn't nearly as intense and as competitive as the first two rounds. But it was still good. It was still solid. Still very, very good. Compared to some that I've judged over this time period that I've been doing this point system. And then you go to Chef Trez, his third round. Chef Trez, I gave him, he was actually fire. Chef Trez was fire in his third. Pretty much, Chef Trez was fire. Both men were definitely good in this battle, but Chef Trez was fire this whole battle. He was fire this whole battle. Like, if you want to look back at Chef Trez's career and say, what was Chef Trez's best moment? When was he at the height of his battle rap career? Look no further than this battle right here. Chef Trez was on fire. Charron was on fire at times. So I gave Chef Trez a 14 and a half. He started off Chef Trez started off a little light out of the gate, but then he just started cooking, and then he started off a little light. Then he started a little light, and then he started cooking again, and then he finished off with a half of a point, clearly taking that third round, 14 and a half to 9. So Chef Trez won the actual battle, clearly. For those of my people, I know some of my people say, okay, it was a debatable battle. Depending on how you judge the battle, but, it's clear to me. Chef Trez won clear. This was Chef Trez's battle, and it was just one of those battles. One example, look at the battle between Rum Nitty, well, a lot of Rum Nitty battles, where Rum Nitty and he had so many battles. Rum Nitty and Danny Myers at King of the Dot. When they battled, it looked like some type of skateboard hall or whatever, and they were going at it. Him and Danny was going at it. It was this battle right here between Charron and Chef Trez gave me that feel when Danny and Rum Nitty battled. For those of y'all that didn't see that battle, go ahead and look back at that battle. That was a fire battle, where I personally feel like Rum Nitty definitely took it, but had Danny Myers battled anybody else, he would have 30'd them. Same way that I look at the battle between Rum Nitty and Av. Av was fire. Probably the best Av we ever heard and seen. But Rum Nitty edged every round to me. He edged every round. And I just thought Rum Nitty was more fire. He was better. Both were fire, but just better. That's how I feel in this battle. I feel like both men were fire. Both men were good, but this was Chef Trez's night. He just was the better man in this battle. Now, I know it's going to be a lot of controversy, as it always is, when your boy Double R breaks down the battle. But Chef Trez to me clearly took this battle in a very, very good battle. You feel me? It wasn't good to the point to where as though I wouldn't be mad if you went either way. I wouldn't be mad because this is really just, it's no judges. It's really just a matter of opinion. But in my personal opinion, I feel like Chef Trez, he not only took the battle, but this was his highlight battle. When you look back at his career, now be at it. Chef Trez he's still young. He still has time to make more history. But as of right now, this was his battle. This was his battle. So Chef Trez takes the battle, and we're going to the bonus round. I didn't even know it was going to be a bonus round. They both would. They picked up where they left off in the actual 3-round battle into the bonus round. The rebuttals were crazy. Charron, I didn't even know. I'm talking about Chef Trez as a rebuttal king. Charron rebuttaling like crazy. He rebuttaling like crazy. Let me see. I gave Chef Trez 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gave him 5. I gave him 3 and 2/2 of a point, which equals the 5. And I gave Charron 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So even carrying on to the bonus round, these dudes went bananas. This is a classic battle, people. This is a classic battle. But in my personal opinion, I got Chef Trez winning the actual 3-round bout, and I have Charron edging the goddamn rebuttal. The rebuttal round, the bonus round. So, for those people out here that are Charron fans and might feel some type of way because I said Chef Trez won, guess what? Charron actually did slightly better than Chef Trez at what he's known to do best, and that's rebuttals. So, just great battle all in all. Just all around great battle. It lived up to the hype. Like I said, this is actually the one and only battle that I've seen that people recommended and just was bugging me about to do a review on that actually lived up to the hype. And if you really ask me, it over succeeded what I thought it was going to be. It over exceeded. So it's your boy Double R, man. That's my take on it, and I holla.